The future. What a fantastic time. We can go to so many different places. We can build our dream place, our dream house, and live there with our dream family. So many opportunities, so little to be worried about because the future is looking bright. Is this the way we should look at the future? Positivity is important. If you go around and you think positively, you're gonna have a better life, generally speaking, than if you were walking around and saying like, yeah, future does sound kind of exciting, but I know that there's gonna be war, there's gonna be famine and viruses and all that kind of stuff. So actually, no, I'm not too excited. Of course, you're gonna have a better life. I'm looking forward to the future. Life is gonna be good. I'm gonna make life good. And that last part there, I'm gonna make life good, is what we need to prioritize here. Because when you look back, when we look at our past, we see all the things we've been going through, and we're not really valuing them, we're not really analyzing them. And this is kind of a fallacy, we tend to think that in the future things will be good, in the future things will be well, we'll be able to do this in the future. Like, sure, I can't do it now, I haven't not been able to do it, but in the future I will be able to do it. And the risk is that we always push things to the future. Oh yeah, I wasn't able to visit Egypt this year, my dream country to visit, but I will take it in the future. And oh, no, I didn't start a family this year, my dream family, I couldn't do that. I'm just gonna take it later down the line, when I've built myself up, when I have this, when I have that, when all of these criteria are met. And if we think like this all the time, what future are we gonna have? When our life is summarized, are we really gonna have a future or a life that we were proud of, and we can say, hey, I did the most of life? And especially in this space of self-improvement, we wanna take the gratification now and push it to the future. But it's not specified when we're gonna get that gratification. And perhaps we're never gonna get the gratification. If we go on and continue to push it, we're never gonna get it, obviously. And this is interesting because if you think that one day I'm gonna sow now and I'm gonna reap the rewards later on, I'm gonna plant a tree and I'm gonna eat all the fruits of the tree at one point. Well, if you eat all the fruits of the tree at one point, you have no fruits left. Everything you built up is now gone. Kind of the same thing if you were, I'm pushing the gratification forward. I'm not gonna play video games, I'm not gonna drink alcohol. Then if you do all that in the future, you're ruining yourself, a lot of your progress you've made, and you end up in a situation where you feel like, oh, this sucked. I need to now start over again and build towards the future. So we're kind of in it for a long run. We're kind of in it for as long as we live, to always push the gratification forward. But also, we cannot think that everything's gonna be good in the future, and that we just have to continue on. And we will get there eventually. It may not be this year, and then the next year you're gonna say the same thing. No, it's not this year, but it's coming there. Because when we look at the past, we see how dark it is. We see all the things that happened to us that we didn't really like, how imperfect life is. Yet we have this picture of the future as this perfect life. But that's not reality. Life is gonna go up and down. And regardless of if we are on this journey of self-improvement, we are doing all of these habits to improve ourselves, to advance ourselves as much as possible. We're never gonna get to a position where everything is fine, everything is good. We're not going down, we're not having some small depression episodes where we don't feel as if life is against us, as if everything sucks. We're gonna feel that in the future. And that's not to scare you, that's not to not make you excited for the future. That's to set realistic expectations and to realize that you can build for a good future. It's not going to be this absolutely perfect world. And we cannot always think, oh, in the future I will do this. You have to do stuff now too. It's a very fine balance. You have to delay the gratification, but also live in the now in some way. You have to go on a trip with your friends to Egypt, if that's what you want. Do it now. Do that. Because you can end up saving everything, and you will lay there in your deathbed, you're gonna realize you have this long list, and with all these things that you said to yourself, I need to do these before my life is over. And now you live there. Now you are there in your bed. You can't do anything. Your friends are dead, and you are soon dead. You can't do anything. You have to start doing the things that you want to do in life right now, but you have to, at the same time, delay gratification. And that's how I believe you win in life. And with that, I'm leaving you.